Good morning, a beautiful Monday. It's nice and cold, frontish. It's a beautiful weather. I love it. I'm embracing everything about it. And my theme for the week is white and black, or black and white, whichever sequence. That's what I'm wearing for the week. So this is what I wanted to speak on. You see, sometimes we want to believe love is this fiction that has been sold to us. The things that we see when people post, the things that we watch on TV, the things that we hear on any form of media, and we want to depict our reality, love, from those things. But let me tell you something, the real beginning of love ke eng. You see, ho na le state se sengwe where in an ideal world your partner will meet all your needs, like 100%. And you have these butterflies that are going on in your system. They do feel you're actually at the right place. And yes, you might be at the right place, but do you have the right mindset and to sustain where you are at the time? And this is what we need to work on or speak to. In the beginning, when two people meet, we present ourselves for who we want to be, ideally. But due to background, circumstances, environments that we've been exposed to, experiences that we've had, traumas that we've gone through, over time, the facade of being the Prince Charming or the Queen fades off, and the true you comes forth, and we start relating with the true you. Now, you see, sometimes when the true people some of the relationship in this is when we start packing our bags and going. And again, if we really loved people, we would know all this that we are doing in the beginning is just, a phase, and it will just wear off, and then reality will strike. And when the reality strike, the love that you proclaimed, the love that you were demonstrating all along, is now required to be demonstrated, and we fail decimally when the time comes. So this is the true calling of love. The moment you realize your partner is not as perfect as you made them out to be in your head. The shortcomings, the flaws are high, the disadvantages, the weak points are high. When they start showing themselves off, the true calling of love is supposed to surface. But people crumble at the sight of those things. Hence, we always say, when somebody shows you who they are, always believe them. Believing them is not because it's meant for you to now start packing and going, but it's now understanding the real true person is surfacing. It's only up to you to determine what is it that you can take and what is it that you can't take. It is not a cut across. When other people tell you cheating is a deal breaker, look, there is their deal breaker. When other people still say cheating is not a reason for them to pack, it is just not a reason for them to pack. And we need to get to a point where we respect people for what they qualify as deal breakers. So let us challenge marato a rona the way we always proclaim and profess to people hore ke rata mokete wan rata back. When their true characters, when their personality traits starts showing, can we still stand and say we love them? Because love is not a condition. You ought to love a person simply because they make you feel a particular way. Love is acknowledging, yes, there's this true part about them, the good part about them, but there's also this downside about them. And this downside about them is what makes them who they are. Now, what you've been always preaching to say you love them, it is now come to be tested. And we fail. That is why marriages will not last. That is why relationships would not last, because at the sight of reality, we start packing and going. La paga, liakai. La paga, liakai, because ntwele nyakang high exist. Not even you are you that perfect that when you feel certain things you cannot withstand. You see, We sometimes think in our ideal world we can choose the set of problems that our marriages or / relationship can face. But only the universe can decide for you hore your testaga e. And other people are tested by not having resources. Other people are tested by ill health. Other people are tested by cheating. Other people are tested by abuse. And abuse is relative. I'm referring to all kinds of abuse. I'm not drilling it down to physical abuse, no. But you can't choose which one will come where you at. And if honestly you really want to choose, obviously you need to know who possesses this type of character. This is where you need to do due diligence in your research. Re tlo fetsa di relationship ra paka ra tsamaya ra divorce ra irang simply because in an ideal world we think perfection ya exists. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Itute ho ithuta makoa a motho. Ha o fetsa wa bona o wa acknowledge. Shift your eyes from that part and focus on the beautiful things. If the beautiful things are worth your time. And then your love for you, the love that you have for that person, will make you to be able to make this person work on themselves. You see, I strive to be a better person despite my toxic traits. When you love me indeed, and I'm aware that you love me, I know my shortcomings, but I strive to overcome them so that you choose to be in a space where I'm at. I'm not convincing you. It is for the betterment of my character. And that is what we call the true meaning and calling of love. Eseng di fiction it's a little tshwerentse. Ke tsona tse dirang gore re re mojolo wa nyesa. O sa nyese. Re nyesa ke fiction in our heads. Let us be real. Happy Monday.